Hey guys, I just thought I'd do a quick vlog playing with some VPN software. It's the private internet network. I'll put the link down below. So I got it set up on my Windows 8 machine and everything's hunky-dory. I wouldn't say it makes my speeds any faster, but it does, encrypt the data flow and should take care of some shaping issues that I've been seeing, especially with YouTube and Netflix. But then I thought, hey, it's working good on my main PC. Let's go ahead and enable Tomato and do open VPN on my router. Okay, two very important things I'm going to tell you right now. One, when you're trying out Angry Orchard Iceman hard cider, by the way, for Mr. Kane or Quain or however you pronounce your name, the alcohol content in this is like 11 or 10%. I was just looking for it here and it doesn't say. Which is funny because the other bottle said, oh, there it is, 10%. So, strong cider, beer, whatever. There were about, 3 pints and maybe 2.5 pints in there. And I'm on my last pint. So, moral of the story, don't drink and drive your router. I did something, I have no idea what, but I basically disabled the web interface and not really aware of what the telnet settings are for the NVRAM stuff that I needed to change back. I had to reset the whole router. Yeah, because that's point number 2. When you dick around with your router, you should probably back it up before you do it. So I'm blaming the alcohol, but I'm just an idiot. And a lot of this too is, I'm really used to working on enterprise hardware. So for some reason I cannot screw up big Cisco routers, but my little home router I can never get configured correctly. So I can configure big F5s, lots of networking gear, private VLANs, all the Windows backend infrastructure for the environments we use. Piece of cake. Come home, just want to set up a VPN. And of course, like anything, this is the learning curve. So, not deterred, I am now back to basically setting up my router for the first time again and hopefully not being killed by my wife because I've had the internet offline for the last 3 hours. So, anyways guys, moral of the story, back up your settings. Because had I done that, I could have just imported the backup file and gone back to where I started. Now I get to do it all over again. So this is Tim for this brief, I guess, vlog number 3, which we'll title Don't Drink and Set Up Routers or something. But I highly encourage drinking, but not drinking and driving. But cider's good, especially this stuff. So now that I've winced about how good I am at networking. So this is Iceman from Angry Orchard. It's not cheap, but it is really good, and it's not too sweet. It is a little sweet, but it's got, kind of like a caramel apple toffee kind of aftertaste. It's pretty darn good, and 750 milliliters. And like I said, 10% alcohol. And the reason it's Iceman is because they use late harvest apples and freeze them. So of course those are the apples with the most sugar content, and it makes it tasty. Also makes it high in alcohol because the little yeasties have lots of sugars to go nom 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 nom, and then, you know, give you some alcohol. And of course this is my favorite cup, which is kind of sacrilege because I'm drinking cider out of a Harp Lager cup. But my favorite beer, Harp Lager, also known as the company that makes Guinness and Bass and Strongbow, which is what I actually set out to buy when I wound up with this, because apparently my Safeway doesn't carry Strongbow anymore, which makes me very sad. So sad. Okay, now rather than that sad. So guys, this is Tim for TimmyTechTV. We'll see you next time.